Governor Gretchen Whitmer today signed a package of bills into law, rolling back the state's ban on child surrogacy contracts. 13 on Your Side political reporter Josh Albertus has details on why some say this is a much-needed change.
I've wished for this moment many times in my dreams.
For some, an emotional moment.
There are many wet eyes I'm looking at right now. If I wasn't about to speak, I would be too.
As Governor Gretchen Whitmer put pen to paper, signing into law an overhaul of Michigan's child surrogacy laws.
While you have thus far not personally benefited from this legislation being signed today, you envisioned a future where families wouldn't agonize over decisions such as whether it's safe to pursue surrogacy in the state of Michigan, or if the state will recognize you as your child's parent.
Michigan's pre-existing law rendered all contract agreements for having a child through surrogate unenforceable. Only altruistic surrogacy without a contract was allowed.
Until now, Michigan was the only state in the nation, 1 out of 50, that criminalized paid surrogacy contracts. Today's bills repeal that ban and better protect surrogates, children, and parents. They will ensure that you have the freedom to start your family without political interference.
But even then, it wasn't easy for some. Tammy Myers and her husband gained national attention through their legal fight 3 years ago to gain custody of their twins born via surrogate. The legal ambiguity, she said earlier this year, brought harm to her family after judges ruled that current law meant they were not the legal parents.
I mean, can you imagine not being able to have your name on your child's birth certificate, not being able to put them on your health insurance? Can you imagine holding your child and being told that child's not legally yours?
The 9-bill package would not only roll back the current law on contracts, but also provide guidelines for who would be considered the parent or parents of a child born through surrogacy agreements, aiming to prevent battles like the Myers. Some did express concerns, however, over the bills as they made their way through Lansing.
Of significant concern is the legalization of surrogacy contracts and allowing compensation in exchange for a child. At the core of such agreements is a contract for a human being.
But for others who see it as a much-needed change, the answer was simple.
It's wrong. And today, for her and so many others, we're going to be making it right. And I thank you for told your story.
So Josh, does this mean that surrogacy contracts are now enforceable as of today?
Not quite yet, Juliet. Because of concerns among some lawmakers, these bills did not get the higher threshold of support they needed to take immediate effect, so they will have to wait to come into legal play until 90 days after this legislative session is over.
Josh, thank you.